Hey, what's up, guys? It's John Nelson, and you're listening to the Starting Block Podcast. Guys, today is Friday Fire and Fact. Now, I haven't done one of these in a minute. I'm not very consistent with it. And the reason is, as I have said before, I'm only going to do these when I feel I have quality content to deliver. I appreciate you guys asking when we're going to do one of these again. Thank you. I'm only going to do it when I feel like this is something of value, something that you as the athlete, the parent, or the coach are going to be able to take with you into your life, into the field, into the PT clinic, wherever you may be. It's something that resonates with you. Now, I have a message today that I want to share and a story that I want to share that I do think is going to resonate with you. I think as coaches, it is something that we instinctively know, but it's not something that we actually focus on like we should. And I think it's also something as therapists that we need to do as well with our clients. All right. Now, here's the story. A couple weeks ago, I had an athlete ask me, he was referring to one of my pro athletes that I have. And this pro athlete had a phenomenal regular season. Phenomenal. Excellent. This young man, this young high school athlete, was asking me, well, what did he do over the offseason? I said, well, he worked with us this offseason. The athlete replied back. He said, yeah, I know that. I understand he worked with you, but he had to be doing something else. What was he doing? Well, he was working with us. He was also doing skill work, but he was working with us. And then the athlete, for the third time, looked at me and said, yeah, I know, I get that. I understand he was working, but he had to be doing something else. He had to be doing something more, something different. It's like, why was he just working with you? And so I looked at this athlete and I looked him dead in the eyes. And I said, because I'm the fucking best, that's why. I'm the fucking best, that's why. Now, why did I say that? Is that confidence or is it cocky? Let me ask you this. How many athletes or kids or clients have you worked with as a coach that lack confidence? You see it. You see it in their body language. You can tell. You can feel the energy. They lack confidence. Or if you're an athlete listening to this, how many of your teammates, and maybe it's you, how many of your teammates lack confidence? They always stand in the back, right? Their shoulders are, rounded forward. They look down. They don't go all, they hold you back just a little bit. They won't let it all out. By the way, that's a sign of confidence, just to let it go and 100% balls to the wall. How many of you athletes know teammates like that? Okay. So you see, this resonates with everybody. Confidence is king. And as coaches, we have to build confidence in our athletes. As therapists, as mentors, we have to build confidence in the people that we work with. Confidence is king, especially in a society that is trying to tear us down, that does not want us to win, that does not like us to share our wins. It is not okay to be average. We need to have confidence and take pride in what we do. But there's a difference between confidence and cocky. Now, what I said to this young man may come across as cocky, but it's not. It's confident, and it's confident because the intent was correct. And that intent is dictated by 4 elements that I'm going to give you right now. And that if these 4 elements aren't present, if you make some type of statement like that, or you're trying to help somebody understand what you can help them do, talk about your resume, whatever it is, then yes, it is going to be arrogant. It's going to be very egotistical because the intent is wrong. Those 4 elements. Number 1, I've got the resume to back it up. Now, yeah, that is a little prideful, yes, but I've got the resume to back up that statement. I have been doing this for 16 years now. When most people in this industry can't build a book of business, the fitness and strength conditioning industry has an insanely high turnover rate. And that's because people aren't willing to put the work in to build their book of business. It's too hard for them. They quit when it gets tough. I've won an Olympic gold medal. I have multiple draft picks across the board in different sports. I've had multiple high school kids get drafted, baseball players be drafted out of high school and signed. I think I've got like 7-ish, something like that, guys playing in the MLB or the farm system right now. And I'm in Collierville, Tennessee. I'm in a small mid-major market. Memphis is a mid-major market. I'm outside of Memphis. I'm not even in the city. I'm a small town guy. But I've busted my ass to build a resume to help people. Now that is a little cocky or prideful in itself, but it's just the facts of the matter. And when it's fact, it's just fact. That's it. That's all you can say. It's the facts. Now, number 2, I have humility. Now, it may not sound like I have humility, but hear me out here. I know that I am not the best. But John, you said you're the best. Now you're saying you're not. I know I'm not the best, but in my heart, in my soul, in my mind, I am the best. There is nobody better than me. Nobody has my skill set. But I know I'm not the best. There are people that I have learned from that are better than me. Most of them have been on this show. Ryan Paul, new athlete. Ryan's taught me a ton. Ryan's better than me. Facts. David Buer, just on the show, better than me. Facts. Dr. J, one of my mentors as well, better than me. Facts. But guess what? I will continue to push to get to their level and accomplish what they have accomplished. And by the way, if I don't push as hard as I can, that is a dishonor to them. And that's something that you young coaches, as you're coming up, if you have somebody willing to help you, you better bust your ass for them. Because I guarantee you, if they don't see you working, they're not going to teach you. I know I'm the same way. But I'm humble enough to know that there are better coaches out there than me, and that is okay. I am not special. There's nothing unique about me whatsoever. I have to work for everything that I have. I was told to drop out of high school. I'm not a smart person. It just is what it is. But I have a work ethic, and I will not quit. But I'm humble enough to know that if I don't work as hard as I possibly can, I'm not going to make it. So that's number 2. Number 3, don't be a success zombie. Now, that's something that Andy Frisella talked about for many years. And I'd encourage you to go check out some of that information. But here's essentially the summary. We are in a society of success zombies, especially our industry, the strength conditioning, the fitness fields, where you just consume. You've taken every single course. You've gone to every single conference, right? You've read every book. You've watched every YouTube video. You're just a success zombie. But guess what? You have not actually been in the trenches, and you have not actually done anything consistently over time. That's a success zombie. The ones that think the more they consume, the right time will come, and then they'll get rolling. Well, news break. It ain't going to happen. There is no right time. So I'm not a success zombie. I've done the courses. I've been to the conferences. And I've also been in the trenches for a really long time. And number 4 is I take pride in what I do. I take pride in all of the little things. Vacuuming, taking the trash out, cleaning the bathroom, picking up a piece of paper on the floor. I take pride in doing that. And why? That may sound silly to you, but why do I take pride in that? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if you can't take pride in the little, small, minute details of your day, then there is no way that there's going to be a cumulative effect of that that's going to help you accomplish your goals and be successful. It's just the facts. One of my biggest pet peeves is people who don't replace the toilet paper roll. And if you have been in my gym, you know that if I see that, there's a good chance I'm kicking you out of my facility for good, because it shows that you're too lazy to do the little things that everybody should do. You're not special. I'm not special. We have to take pride in the little things daily, because taking pride in the little things like that builds confidence, all right? I've made the deposits. I've made the investments, and I continue to do that day in and day out and day in and day out. And I do that whether it is sunny, whether it's rainy, snowy, Christmas Day, my birthday, it doesn't matter. I do it every day. And so it builds up. And so I know that when I make a statement that says, I'm the fucking best, I have something to back that up. So I ask you, are you doing what it takes to back a statement like that up? Do you feel that you are the best? And if you're not, what do you need to change to do that? Are you exhibiting that confidence to your clients, to your athletes? Are you helping them grow, helping them get better? Because in our society today, we need to win. People need to feel like there's hope and that they can win. And you being confident in what you do will help that. And that helps change society. And that helps change our country. Confidence is king, guys. Remember that. Have a great weekend.